SUV car, just having a road trip, guys, and it's cold. Look at outside. Look at outside. There's snow. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. To those new subscribers, this is the place to be. Oh, sorry, the car was having a bump a bit. But to those to my all-time supporters, thank you so much for supporting me. Keep on subscribing, comment and share. So this year has been so much growth. I don't know how we made it through, but you know what, I appreciate everyone. We had 600 new subscribers. What a big achievement. The goal of reaching 1K and more was finally achieved. Yeah, I know we didn't do much, but anywho, we made it. This is the season that I love the most. So guys, let's enjoy the road trip with me and have some fun. So babe, how was your Christmas?
It was great. I got to see all my family. We drove up north. It was cold, but we got to see lots of snow. Hopefully some of the montages will show you all the snow on the ground. It is the snowiest Christmas we've had in a long time.
Oh. The road is not good.
Welcome to New York.
Yeah, so
New York, you need an SUV, I'll tell you that.
We are in upstate New York, guys, and the interesting part is this way. Since Danny gifted me the SUV, we don't use his Miata
for travel.
For travels. It's like, I'll make this to be more specific. Yeah, so we don't use Miata anymore because we would just want to enjoy when we come here. It will be easy for us to have that and just to have anybody around in a car. Not having a situation whereby we have to take Uber because his car only fits 2 people. Anyhow.
Also, I don't want to put a lot of miles on my Miata, so it works out.
What?
I'm not putting like 2,000 miles on my Miata just so we can go over Christmas.
So that was the plan? I feel sad.
Yeah, this car has got more room, and I don't need to put extra miles on Miata that are not fun miles. They're driving for 6-hour miles. That's not exactly my idea of a good time.
Yeah, so from our new house to here is hardly like 5 hours and a half. But before, when we were in DC, it was 6 hours and a half. So at least we have left 1 hour behind, and we don't have a long trip coming back to upstate New York. So honey,
yes,
why did you decide having a tradition of coming to your state every year?
because the chances of my family coming to visit me were very low. So if I wanted to not be alone on Christmas or not just be hanging out with friends, I had to go. And also, it's not that bad of a ride. It's only like 7 hours, 6-7 hours.
Yeah, it's easy
now
to
it's
drive.
a little more ridiculous because I gotta go visit my dad and give my dad a ride. That's a lot of extra driving, but you know what? He earned it.
Yeah, and apart from that, his family are the coolest people ever, to be honest. Like when I met Dan, one of the things that caught my attention was him speaking about his family. Hey guys, look at the snow first. Look at the snow. Look at the snow. So guys, Dan was talking so good about his family. And you know, let's say the way these guys were raised, the way these guys live is different from our African culture. Like for us, we have a thing of unity, and even a person who is not your relative, you can call the person auntie or uncle or sister or brother. But also because of our culture, this thing in us of being in unity keeps on going. So whoever you meet, you just hear them talking about their mom, dad, sister, uncle, auntie. Like those stories are most common in our culture, which I love it so much because it brings us together. Like despite our differences and everything, but it always keeps us as one. So me hearing a lot of stories about USA and how people associate with each other, I didn't have expectation. Danny to speak much about his family, but I was so surprised. He talked a lot about good things about his family, and it made me so curious, and it made me feel so much at home. Like, hey, I'm not only like dating a guy who is having a good heart and loving and caring, but also a guy that he's a family man and he has good people around him that spreads positivity. So that was among of the things Danny caught my heart, and I was curious to meet his family. Yeah, and Dan could tell how much I was asking him much about his family because I wanted to know more, and lucky I had to meet them first, and the minute I met with his dad, we catched up just in a minute. And Dan was like, my dad doesn't talk much with me, he talks much with you. So I'm like, do I have a magnet? What do you say, honey?
Yeah, Dad loves her so much. Every time he hears her voice, he's like, Martha!
Yeah, he calls my real name. Yeah, he's like, Martha. Oh, hi! I love it. My father-in-law is such a coolest person to be around, and he has so many beautiful stories, and which reminds me of my dad. So whenever I come to meet Dad, I feel so much at home. Yeah, and what else, guys? Also, he has his brothers. So we normally meet his brothers like anytime we come here. It's nice, we play games, and we do this game of Ticket to Ride. So for them to make them know a bit of Africa, so among of the Ticket to Ride routes has Africa, so we would play that, and it would be so much fun because a lot of places I know, and I would explain to them, and it's amazing. Also, it has nephew and niece. They're, oh my god, they're very coolest kids ever, very easy to get along. They're such loving and caring people, like very easy to go, to be honest. They were raised so well, so well. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm like, Dan, you should take your brother and your sister-in-law as inspiration because the way they raise their kids, they're so disciplined, they're so calm, like they're well settled, guys, and I'm proud of them. I'm proud of who they keep on becoming, like each time we meet. Yeah, so upstate New York, if you tell me about it, I'll tell you love it. If you ask me, I'll tell you love it because it's the place fast. I would never thought I would get there in my life. I'm not a fan of cold. I'm not a fan of cold, guys. To be honest, I'm scared of cold. You saw this, no?
It's cold. It is below 0 Celsius.
Yeah, but the good thing is, since Danny knows his place, he has been doing his best to buy for me protective gears that
Yep, I bought her this coat. I'm like, if we're going upstate, you better have a good coat because you had that red coat. I'm like, baby, that thing is not gonna cut it.
Yeah, so I'm like always having coats of let's say not so much cold weather. So he's a good pick when it comes to cold gears, and I've always let him help to pick with me. Apart from that, he has a good taste too, and he knows what I like exactly. He doesn't just buy, but he knows what I would love. So I'm pretty covered, to be honest. Same with the boots. The boots I'm having I've been like seeing the tourist people who comes to Tanzania, going to Zanzibar, going to Kilimanjaro, and I never thought I would have them because I'm like, hey, this seems to be heavy boots, second, very warm, which I don't need, but
yeah, honey, you need them, right?
Yeah, there's
also,
always
real good when we're walking around in the mud.
There's always time for everything, and this is the time. Because if I had my normal, we're going there, that's good. If I had my normal sneakers, we'll be hard. Anyways, guys, we are stopping a bit at the gas station, getting some chai latte and the rest, and so catch up with you in a few minutes, okay?
Anything else I can get for you?
Nope, thank you.
1025 your total, you full forward.
Thank you.
So we just ordered our breakfast, and this is just our takeout order, and it's a drive-through whereby you just stop and you had a person talking, trying to assist you, whatever you want, whatever you need, and there it's where you get your food.
There you go. Thank you.
Boom, payment done. Boom, our food is here.
I do not know which one is which. I'll leave that to you, baby.
You didn't take another snack?
No. I mean, you didn't ask for anything. I was like, they have sandwiches, and you didn't. I thought you just weren't interested.
See you soon. They're so nice, right? Yay! So our journey will take us 3 hours. From now it's like 3 hours, but
Yep.
when you are from that place for 3 hours and a half.
We'll get there around high noon.
Yeah. But if we were driving from our place, it would take us hardly 8 hours or
9 hours.
Nine.
9.5. I mean, it's not bad. It's all just straight driving. It's not like it's some crazy ride where you gotta take all these back roads.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're on the highway.
Yay!
This is basically, we just go this way forever. 156 miles.
The trip still goes on. The day is still young. We have a bit long way to go. As I said, 3 hours. And but happy. I got my chai latte.
And I got the bitterest latte I've ever had in my life.
Oh my god. Okay, Dan likes coffee, he's a fan of coffee. I'm the only one who doesn't use coffee, so I cannot tell anything. But what happened is this way, guys. I didn't read well what they wrote from, like, in these cups, and then I saw hot latte. I thought that is chai latte. Oh my god, I don't like coffee at all. I tasted it was coffee. I felt so
Not
better.
only was it a regular latte, it was the worst regular latte. I mean, I've drank a lot of lattes that came out of a machine. They're better than this. This is the worst human-made latte.
And I took your coffee again. Ah! What's happening?
Well, thank God you drank some of it, because I don't.
Okay.
It's like, oh my God, it's like we didn't put any milk in it.
Oh boy. Okay, this is chai latte, as you can see. It's written chai latte. Guys. So chai latte is just African chai or Indian chai. They mix milk, water, sugar, and other spices like cardamom and so on. This is so nice. Oh, tastes well. So honey, what are you grateful for this year?
I'm grateful for having the nicest wife in the world. I'm grateful that I got this article published that actually people seem to care about. And I'm just thankful I have a nice job and a nice house and a nice family.
A nice what?
Family.
Good.
I have 2 wonderful little cats.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting to hear the 2 cats. I was like, this grateful thing wouldn't end without hearing the cat. Guys, if you didn't say the cat, I would be so sad.
Seriously, get yourself a cat. They're very nice. Get them as a kitten, you raise them up.
The cat are so cute. And oh my god, look, those cats, they have furs when you touch them, like those little
So
dogs. Very soft, guys.
Softer than any dog's fur, that's for sure.
But to be honest, guys, when I saw Dan's cat, I had to pray. You know, they say about the black cats back home or in the movies, I had to pray and rebuke in the name of Jesus. You know what I mean when we say about cats? Because back home, people, they say black cats, all cats are being used by witch people. I don't believe in that. But hey, why not protecting yourself? You never know. And then Dan, when I told him, he was laughing so much.
And black cats, there's like a superstition about them here too. Like,
Same here? Oh, that's a good story. I would love to hear that. Superstition on your side?
Okay, I don't know what century it was. I'm assuming it was like, you know, around the time of the Crusades. One of the popes, Pope, or I think it was the Pope from the Crusades actually, he said he put a papal bull out on black cats. And he said that their yells were the voice of the devil. So Catholics were throwing cats out of windows. Actually, there was only Catholics back then. That was
Baby, is this a story?
This is true.
Really?
Yeah, so everybody was throwing their cats out of like high windows to kill them. So they were saying that when the cat yelled on the way down out of the window, it was the voice of Satan coming out of the cat.
Unbelievable.
And they thought that cats would like work for witches to give them information. There was a saying, "Suffer not the witch to live." So they were very afraid of witches back then.
That's why people love dogs here than cats.
Because dogs are supposed to fight supernatural and witches. That's traditional. I mean, obviously, dogs are useful for a lot of other stuff, but
Okay.
spiritually, that's how that works.
Really? One thing I know is we went to New Orleans, and that's where like there's so much about witchcraft. They even have dark tours that they show you all about how the ancestors mixed of culture, like how the Creoles and everything came. And among of the statue I saw was from this lady from Congo. She was like a mother. She had supernatural power. I don't know. So I was like,
there was a bunch of voodoo from Congo statues.
oh yeah, Dan was having great time because Dan is a curious guy. He has so much curious, and he loves learning things. So he's like,
You thought you were looking at straight up the work of the.
to me, I wasn't getting a good vibe, bro. I wasn't getting a good vibe.
There was some stuff there that was super.
Yeah, I had to pray before going there. Like, oh, I don't want to take anything from here.
Like a lot of it was just decorative stuff, but there was a couple of pieces where I'm like, oh, this is like straight up covered in human blood. Like, or this is like using some kind of dark ritual. Like this was used. Somebody got hurt over this. Like, they wanted to invoke some kind of darkness with this one. They put a curse on somebody. Like, it would literally say like they use this to put a curse on somebody, and it's covered in human blood and hair. And I'm like, ew. I'm like,
yeah, honey, that place I didn't get the vibes. But anyways, it was interesting too because I never thought there is witchcraft in America. Like that's what people say. But in New Orleans, every corner you make, you see, come here and I can read your palm. I can see your future. I can tell your future. And I was like, is this illusion or what we've been seeing in the movies? Like what? But woo, guys, to be specific, they care about zodiac signs, a lot of things. That was interesting too anyways. And New Orleans, it's awesome, it's amazing, it's beautiful, guys. There's a lot of interesting places to be. The food is bombastic. You know, guys, how much I love eating. So the food, it's 100% sure deal. One thing I can tell you, Danny is smiling now because he knows.
the food's very good.
The food, we gained
Asian
weight.
food everywhere else is not quite as good.
Oh yeah, we gained weight, guys. We gained weight. One thing I can tell
Yeah,
you.
basically our day just revolved around going to different places and eating different.
New Orleans, it's all about eat, wake up, or eat, drink, sleep, wake up, eat, drink, wake up. You know, like such a kind of a life. And they allow you to walk with alcohol 24 hours. It's up to you. And the music is everywhere. I was like, Bombo Club. I'm in Jamaica. That's my like one thing. So I was like, yay, small Jamaica. I'm in Jamaica here having great time. Honestly, honey saw me the way I was having fun. The only thing was, it was too hot. Very hot. That
Yeah,
is like,
I think I'm better with heat than you are, which is weird because I'm also better with cold than you are. You need to be in a very narrow range of temperatures.
I'm not a fan of very much cold. I'm not a fan of too much heat.
Well,
To be honest,
I go camping a lot, so like I like being outdoors. I like
you are. I can go. One thing is this way. It doesn't mean I can't go. I go. I can resist because I would like to have fun. I'm an outdoors person, but I'm just not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. Yeah, not a fan. And I love being outdoors, but bro, the weather sometimes can be. But anyways, I'm grateful for the gift of life and being able to go out and have some fun. Yeah, because we all need to refresh, we need to enjoy. Like each person at least should find something that they enjoy the most. Me going out is therapy. Even I go window shopping, buying nothing, it's a therapy. Danny will like, no, whenever she goes out, she gets something. But anyway.
But to be fair, honey, the stuff you buy is pretty reasonable.
Really?
You don't buy unreasonable So that lady Teresa's there.
Maybe a lady needs to be spoiled. Yeah, give me that card, baby. Oh, I have it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, a lady needs to be pampered. What are you guys saying? Anyways, talking about being pampered. The hair is from Carly's hair, guys. Yeah. From Carly's hair, as you can see, I look pretty, I look good. If you're in need of hair, just PM me. We do pre-orders, we make your request, and we keep on learning, exploring this hair beauty industry. That's part of my hobby. I don't call it part of something that is very hectic to me. No, it's my hobby. I enjoy making hair. It's part of my therapy too. So Edan can tell you guys, when I start making hair, I truly focus and enjoy my time. It's just amazing. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out which type of machine I should get, because bro, my machines got turned up. They don't work anymore, so I had to return them.
I do not approve of a singer
Yeah,
replaceable needles.
singer machine was crazy. 2 of them, and I've been doing a lot of research. It took me time to make decision, like which machine I should buy, but too bad it didn't work for me, and I'm just making wigs. It's only a few times I was making clothes, and even if I make clothes, it's just like a few of them whereby it's just African print and nothing, like doing nothing magic. It's just something normal. Yeah. Oh, we're having great time, honestly. I love doing road trips with Dan. It's just that I asked him to help me switch off the music because I don't want any issues in the videos when I upload. So we thank God for the gift of life. This year has been amazing. Yeah, whatever happened, but we are grateful for the gift of life, because we always pray and wish this way, but He has bigger plans for us always, and that's what happened. So we are thankful for that. So guys, tell us down there, what are you most grateful of this year? Because you know what I learned, the secret, let's say this year March, a thankful heart is the heart that is more blessed. Like whatever that you do, don't forget to appreciate, to be thankful. If you're the person that you keep on praying or just complaining every time, you'll never see anything good coming a long way. Like setting your mind to be positive no matter what, no matter how tough things are, but thinking things gonna be okay, and then just saying thank you even if you didn't achieve or receive that thing you've been praying or thinking or talking about. It's just a winning thing. Like having a gratitude heart is a richest one. So what are you grateful of in this? Like what are you grateful of in this year? What are you grateful of in this year? Think of that, let it sink in, and let us know there, and catch up you guys soon. Thank you for supporting me. Subscribing, comment and share.